Hi guys, my name is Harshit and in this video we are going through the built-in functions for string in Python. So this will be our part 2. I already made part 1 and the basics of strings, and I will paste all those links and the playlist link in the description. From there you can see if you haven't watched that particular videos. So let's start with the second part of the built-in function for strings in Python. So let me first take a string. So let's suppose we are taking as hi everyone. So as we already take the string, so let's start with the some functions. So first function is the capitalize function. So what it actually does, it makes the first character of the string as capitalized. Like for example here, if I just write it string dot then capitalize, so what it will do is it will convert this h to in it small h to capital H, but rest of them will be same. Okay, so this is the simple function only. So let's talk about the second method, that is the count. So in count there are actually three parameters which we need to take care of. First parameter is the substring, then second is the start index, and then third is the end index. So in here start and end parameters are actually optionals. Either we can put them or it's totally based on us. We need a particular substring to check that particular substring in a particular range, then we can put start and end. Otherwise there is not necessary. So let's suppose we need to give we are actually need to find out this e in this string. So I need to write string dot count then e. So it will give us the count of that particular substring, how many times that particular substring has been appeared in this string. So as you can see, E is coming 3 times. So what now if I will, and this particular substring can be more than one character also. Let's suppose, let's put EV. So as you can see, EV is coming only once, right? So it will give us 1 as a result. So let's suppose if we need to also check it with the help of start and end. So what we can do, we again will write string dot count. Then let's suppose we are doing it again for e. Then here we need to pass the starting next, from where we need to check. Let's suppose I passing as 0. So it will start from here, the h0, until when we need to check. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's suppose we are passing as 5. So how many times it will be coming? It will be coming 1. It won't count this. This means that this 5, this is the fifth index only, but it won't count this particular index. So it will only check till the fourth one only, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Okay, starting 5 as index starts from 0. So this is the basic count method. Now let's talk about the endswith method. So here also there are three parameters again. First is the substring, then comes not substrings, but we can say the prefix, and uh, not prefix like suffix, and then we can say the start and then end. Then again here start and end both are the optional parameters, and in this case it generally just give us that this particular string is ends with that particular suffix or not. So for example here the suffix is 1. Let's suppose that is 1, or we can also check it for one character also. So let's suppose we are only checking for 1 only. So it will just give us that yes, this particular string is being ended with the 1 suffix, right? And if we need to check it for a single character, then also it comes true, right? So if suppose I am passing as suppose 2, so it will give false, right? Because it's not ending with 2, right? So this is the ends with. Then the opposite, and the starts with is actually the opposite of the ends with only. So here also uh, there are three parameters. First here is actually the prefix, and then the start, then the end. Then again here start and end are the options. So again, if it will only check that particular prefix is being at the start of that particular string or not. So here if I just write string dot starts with, and here I am passing hi, so it will give true. But suppose if I pass it as capital H and I, then what will happen? It won't take it as a same prefix, right? So this thing we need to take care of while doing this particular starts with or ends with operations. So these are the first four methods which we already discussed. Now let's talk about the index method. So in index method, here also we have three parameters. Now here we have substring, then we have start, and then we have end. Okay. So now what it going to tell is, it will give us the index of that particular substring in the string if it's there. Now let's suppose if we need to check for string dot and then index, and let's suppose we will be checking for e, and first let's not give the start and end. So now what will be our answer? It is 3. Why 3? Because let's see 0. That first is the 0, then 1, 2, and then 3. E is coming, first time E is coming at third position, so it only gives the first occurring. Okay, that's why it's not giving the second time E is here, right, on the fifth index, then at the last. It will only give the first occurring only, index of the first occurring. So this thing can also be more than one character. Now let's suppose this. So it is give 3 only because the first characters is at place of 3 only, like the third, right? The 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the index one only. Now let's do with the start and end one. So what we can do, let's suppose string dot index, and then let's check it for E only. But this time let's start with the fifth one and till the seventh index. So yes, as it this particular E is actually present at the fifth, right? So it is giving that E. But suppose if there is not E between 6 and 7, so what it will give? It will print simply that substring is not found between that 6th to 7th index. This particular E is not there, right? Like 5, 6, 7. This R and Y is there, but not E is there between that, right? So that's why it's giving the simple error. So as of now, let's take 5 and 7 only for this. Okay, so let's move to our next method, that is the isalnum. So this is alnum and this is alpha, is both are the boolean methods. And what are they doing is, for is alnum, it will check that is that particular string is alphanumeric or not, and it will check if that particular string is alphabet or not, like completely alphabets or not. So let's take a string as hi 2 3. So if I just check string dot is alnum, then what it will print? It will print true, right? But if suppose instead of this, let's copy here, and if I just check for is alpha, then what it will print? It will print false, because this particular string is not completely alphabets, right? It don't have complete alphabets. And here in one case, there is one case more, that instead of 2 3 4, let's suppose we are taking any special character also. So in this case it will give false, because it's only check for the characters and the numbers, not for the special characters, right? So these are the few things about is alnum and is alpha. So these are the simple boolean methods only. Then last but not the least method is the swap case. So what it will do is, it will just swap. Let's suppose that a string is uh, hi, then everyone. Let's suppose this is the string, right? So what it will do is it will convert the lowercase letters to the uppercase and uppercase letter to the lowercase. Like in this case, H and E, which is the uppercase, they will be converted to the lowercase letters, and rest all of them will convert to uppercase letters. So let's see that also. So as you can see that H and E converted to the lowercase, and rest others which are in the lowercase in this particular string, they are become uppercase, right? So these are the basic 8 built-in methods for the string. So as we already covered, I think around 18 methods till now in both the parts. So there will be one more part of it where we'll be doing some more methods, and hope you are liking the video, and if you are liking, please subscribe the channel, and till then I will meet in the next video. Bye.